So one of my biggest struggles being a part of this community is managing my money in a way where I can afford both Veve NFTs and the Omi token. So that being said, I'd like to introduce you all to the first official partner of this channel, UThrive. UThrive is an app that allows you to optimize your credit card use to maximize profits. On average, most people using credit cards are missing out on at least $500 a year. You don't have to pay for anything at all. Before you make any purchase you normally make using your credit cards, UThrive will analyze your purchase in seconds and tell you which of your credit cards will give you the highest cash back and rewards, saving you hundreds of dollars a year. Doesn't matter if you're grocery shopping, getting gas, or planning a trip. Anytime you spend money, save money with UThrive. Yo, what is going on, y'all? I'm Cavell Anderson, and we are back with another Veve and Ecomi video. And this one, we're going to be checking out something very special. This is another physical comic book collector, and this is actually someone who understands Veve. He understands the vision. He can see how this is going to impact the space that he's from, and obviously, this is he has this mindset more than likely because he's a friend of another whale in Veve. So this is going to be my first time checking him out. I want to look at some of his content, see what he's talking about. This one is going to be focused on how much he spent on Veve Comics, and I want to hear about his experience, hear what he thinks after getting on Veve, getting this drop, and turning basically $20 into thousands. So yeah, I want to hear his mindset, hear what he's thinking about it. So this should be interesting because now we get to hear from an outside world's perspective, kind of, you know, what you see coming in being a comic book collector, how you're thinking. Like, I wonder if he's going to touch on, are you a common guy? Are you a secret rare guy? Do you see the vision like there? What's your thoughts? Because all of this is important. The fact of the matter is people can debate about these topics all day long, but what's going to decide what's the most valuable assets and stuff like that on Veve is going to be the people like him who come into the community and they find something valuable. So yeah, I mean, it just comes down to that. So yeah, that being said, y'all, be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Let's jump into it. And be sure to subscribe to his channel and check him out, man. He has a comics channel as well. So yeah, it's a lot of great content on his channel, I'm sure. But yeah, let's check it out.
Hey guys, I recently bought around $4,000 worth of secret rare Veve comics. Now what did I get? I got Daredevil 1, Marvel Spotlight number 5, Tales to Astonish 13 secret rare, and some other stuff. So that all went together because I actually sold this physical comic. So
he sold a physical comic to buy some stuff on Veve. That's crazy. My man's selling physicals to buy Veve stuff.
Showcase number 4, 1.0 CGC. I sold that for around $8,000. So that justified my purchase to get those comics, and I will be doing that way more often. I have a lot of physical comic slabs that I want to sell, and I really want to dump that money into Veve because I want to get more secret rares. I want to get Fantastic Four number 1.
So this is interesting. So he's coming in from the physical world where look at the Fantastic Four on the wall behind him. That's the common cover on Veve, but he's jumping into Veve, focusing on the secret rares. So I mean, honestly, it's sounding like I from a non-collector's perspective, I always thought, yo, maybe the commons is going to be the one that people care about because that's the same one that matches the physical world. But maybe people are going to respect the rarities and scarcity and things like that Veve brings, and that's within the NFT space. Maybe people who from this space is going to respect that. But this is only one guy, by the way. This is just one guy, so we don't know. But the comic guys who have come from the physical world so far, like everyone that we've seen so far, like they seem to respect Veve's, you know, the rarities and things like that. I don't know if we have any comic guys from the physical world who's just come in straight going for commons. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out, but he is focusing on secret rares, clearly, as you can hear here now.
1 secret rare and FF5. The goal would be to get AF15, but at 20,000 gems, I'm not really going to dive into that right now. But those 2 books I really want to get. And right now I think Fantastic Four number 1 is 4,300 gems, and Fantastic Four number 5 is 1,600. So right now it's relatively affordable. I mean, FF1 is a little bit high, but it's still affordable. It's not crazy like AF15 at 20,000. So guys, why am I doing this? Why am I spending $4,000 on digital comic books and not physical ones? I would say number 1, I don't like how CGC books...
And I just want to say that I love this. I love this, the fact that he comes from the comic book space and he's seeing the value in collecting these comic books, because it's not about it being an NFT. Like, this is not about it being an NFT for him. This is about it being a comic book. And that's what it's going to be about on Veve. That's what it's going to be all about. The not just the term and phrase NFT that's become popular. It's going to be about the items themselves, which is going to be interesting. And then you're going to have the NFT side, where you're going to have NFT people coming in grabbing stuff just because they're licensed NFTs. But you're bringing multiple different audiences here. You're going to bring the NFT guys here. You're going to bring the crypto guys in. You're going to bring the comic collectors in. It's just going to be, it's going to be so many different types of people collecting in so many different ways that you will probably be able to find value damn near anywhere, man. Like everywhere on Veve. It's crazy. Like it's crazy.
Are subjective to opinion. So essentially, the grader is saying it's a 1.0, but you may say it's a 2.0 or 0.5. That's one thing I don't like about physical comics. It's that it's all up to a person. It's all opinion based, essentially. I don't like that. There's no definitive answer. At least with Veve, you know it's a secret rare for a fact. It's because it's that. You know it's a low mint number, or it's a common, that you can't get your opinions wrapped into it like a physical comic that's graded. I don't like.
That's interesting. I didn't know this. I didn't know. This is an interesting perspective. I didn't know that the grading system was disagreed with in the physical world. I didn't know that a collector could change what a grade was and say, no, I don't see it as that. This is something different. I didn't know that people had problems with the fact people could do this. This is information that I never had. So this is actually interesting. It's like he jumped into Veve. He saw that this grading system is better. Like a secret rare is a secret rare. Like that's what it is. Yeah, there's going to be mint numbers and stuff like that. You're not getting into the nuances, but a secret rare is a secret rare, and that's what it is. So the fact that he likes the simplifications that Veve has done to the grading, it's cool. It's pretty dope.
Like that. That's one thing I don't like about it. Number two is sales. Let's say I ship this comic out, $8,000 comic, to the buyer, and he or she is a scammer. I have another issue. With Veve, there's no issue. If you want to sell your digital comic, it's it. Done. It sells. There's nothing that happens. The money exchanges very quickly, and that's it. You cannot get scammed on Veve. I really like that a lot. Not going to lie. Another reason why I'm going to do this and buy more Veve comics is the MCP program, which is, I believe, the Master Collecting Program or Master Collector Program. And essentially, you're going to be ranked on how many collectibles you own on Veve, and you will be essentially ranked. So let's say you buy a lot of comic books and you're ranked, I don't know, top 10% in buying comic books. Then Veve is going to reward you, essentially, and they're going to say, hey, listen, you're in this program, so you're in this rank as well, so we're going to give you access to this event, or we're going to do a drop that's going to be exclusive to certain people, and you're going to be invited to that. I love that. That is such a cool aspect of Veve that physical comic books cannot do. I mean, if you go to a con, it's just not the same as being able to be actually ranked to other people, and then you know for a fact that you're in a certain group of people and that you will be invited to events or whatever that Veve may do.
Next level thinking right here, now that he brings that up. What if you go to a con, you get tickets to it, but the ticket comes with a Veve NFT, and it doesn't have to be anything crazy valuable, just a badge to show that you went to this con. So if you go to a certain amount of cons on Veve, you get invited to certain things, certain groups, certain clubs or whatever in the Veveverse or whatever. Like it gives you extra, and then you don't want to be the only one who's appearing at these cons, and then you're not part of the group, you're not part of the club, you're not with the cool kids. If Veve can get to a point where con tickets is actually tied to stuff on the Veve platform, it's going to be insane and huge, because everyone there is going to have an incentive to get on Veve. Otherwise, you're going to be the only one left out and not part of the club. You're going to just be there. You're going to be kind of lonely. So this would be a great type of utility for sure.
Another reason why I don't want to have physical comic books anymore is because if I went to a Comic-Con, let's say, and if I brought this or any other comic, let's say, and let's say I want to trade, which I do very often. I like to trade comics. I get bored very quickly. I know I'm a very bad collector. I get very bored quickly, and I like to go to shows to trade. But every time I go to a show, the dealer wants, 20% less or 30% less or even 50% less of market value on a trade. So I'm going to lose money on a trade. That's one thing I really don't like about dealing with dealers at Comic-Cons, is that they want to take a big, big discount on your collectible. However, if I had this comic book on Veve and it was $8,000, I put it up for sale, most likely it's going to sell, or even at 7,500. If it's 500 bucks below market, it's going to sell instantly. So that's another thing I like about Veve. It's like I don't have to worry about dealers taking advantage of my transaction with them. Which, listen, I get.
This is beautiful. This is a great video because it's so much information. He's going into the nuances of actually being a physical comic book collector, and he's going over all the problems that Veve solves, and it just lets you know, like, because coming from not being a non-collector, like, I know what Veve has been doing is genius, but the fact that all of these problems that he's having as a physical collector is being solved by Veve, it lets you know how solid the vision is, because this is stuff that I would have never even thought of. I didn't know that David Yu was solving problems like this. So this is insane.
They have to make money. That's the whole point of being a dealer, is to make an income. I get that. But as a collector myself, I'd rather the fact that I can just sell my collectible on Veve, get all the money that I need, and then go to the show the next day or the next week or whatever. You know what I mean? So this book will take me a while to sell. Well, it did take me a while to sell. I sold it already. But a lot of other physical books are, hard to sell, and they take a while to sell. So that's mostly it, guys. I mean, I really like Veve's new program that's going to come out soon. I think it's not out soon. By the way, I'm a new Veve person, so I don't know everything that's going on right now. I just heard about it from Kobe Collects. Guys, check out his YouTube channel if you can. It's very great insight into the MCP program, essentially. So definitely check him out if you can. And that's mostly it. I like Veve because I can liquidate my collectibles very quickly if I want to. I don't have to deal with buyers that may try to scam me. And if I go to a Comic-Con, I don't have to worry about losing money, because I can easily just sell it quickly, or, just sell it quickly and that's it. But also, the most important fact is I will be ranked against other people, and I like that. It's kind of like a social status thing on Veve. It's very interesting that if you have the top 10% collection, or if you have, the 1%, whatever, there is rewards based off of that. When I have this comic in my hand, I get no reward from this. I get nothing from it. I get to look at it, great, but I get no reward for it. For being a part of Veve, at least, I'm getting rewarded, and that gives me incentive. It actually incentivizes me to buy more, and to buy more secret rares, and to put more money into the program.
This is insane. Like, hearing it from this perspective, like, hearing how he feels and how this makes him happy as a comic book collector, this is actually really, really cool. Because if other collectors really get on Veve and feel this way, things are going to be selling like crazy, man. Like, you're going to have so many people. And then you have people who collect all different types of things. Like, you have people who collect X-Men. Like, even though they may not have the most valuable comics as far as comics goes, like, you have people who collect all different types of stuff. Maybe none of the even the popular stuff. Maybe some people like the Tarzan's type comics. Like, just having these different people coming on, grabbing some stuff just to get that status and be a part of something. I never knew that in the physical world. Like, I never thought about the importance of that. In the physical world, you get all this stuff, and no one knows, no one cares. Like, I mean, it's cool. Like, if they see you with it, it's like, yo, great job, that's amazing. But on Veve, people can actually see that, oh, this man is really collecting a crazy amount of stuff. Oh, he's the man. Like, you get props for what you do. So that's really dope.
And into the system. So yeah, that's my rant for today, guys. I'm gonna liquidate my physical comics and buy Veve comics instead. And I really recommend you doing so as well, because Veve is doing a lot of great things for the future.
Not financial advice, by the way. He's just telling you his strategy and what he thinks people should do. Not financial advice ever. Just to, you know what I'm saying?
This ranking system, I think, is really great, this loyalty program. And just in general, I think CGC is messing up a lot with turnaround times. I have comics with them for about a year and a half already. A year and a half. Imagine that. Crazy. Veve, I buy it instantly in my wallet and it's done. I don't have to worry about anything. With CGC, I have to worry about, okay, I have to pay for the grading, number one. I got to worry about shipping. I have to worry about any damage whatsoever. It's just, and plus I have to worry about the time. It may take a year, 2 years just to get it back. It's not worth it to me. So that's it. I'm going to be selling my physical comics to get, digital comics, and let's see what happens, essentially. From there, let's see what happens, and I'll definitely get back to you. I'll actually go over my portfolio in the next video, and I'll show you guys what's going on with my portfolio over the long run. And yeah, that's mostly it, guys. That's it for today. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.
This was a great video, y'all. Be sure to subscribe to his channel. Check him out. Dope video, dope perspective. I love it. I mean, it makes me very, very much bullish on Veve. Even more bullish. Like, this is insane from a collector's perspective, man. But yeah, let me know how you all feel. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, fam. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And I will catch you all on the next one. Peace out, y'all.